so this is kind of fun. My school just sent out a whole like evacuation notice thing / spring break is extended, i.e. we need to be off campus in the next 4 days. So I plan on heading home tomorrow. So what does that mean for me and the turtles? It means I have to pack up everything now, like tonight, like now. So I'm gonna take the 2 pufferfish from this little algae filled tank that I have, and I'm gonna move them into here with all the tiger antlers, and there are plenty of snails. You can see there's a bunch of them there for them to eat while I'm away. I'm gonna get an automatic feeder as well for that little tank there. For right over here, we're gonna be draining tubs 1 and 2. I'm gonna be pulling out Jelly and putting him in a bucket for the night. All of the hatchlings are gonna be going in this little white container for the night. I'm gonna be taking the bricks and the rock and just sort of tossing them outside. And as per normal, I just take Jelly's whole entire tub and I just stick that whole thing on top of one of these tubs and put it in the car. So I need to drain this of water, pull out the fish, get all the filtration into one bucket, and then get him into this black bucket. This is insane. I feel way worse for Ben. He needs to take this entire saltwater aquarium home, and I have no idea how he's gonna manage to do that. I feel so badly because I haven't been able to do a proper video on this beautiful freaking saltwater aquarium. Look at this. I'm gonna get started, I believe, draining this tub and figuring out exactly how I want to do this because I'm not quite sure how best to go about this situation. I'll see you guys in a little bit when I make a little bit of progress. We have this tub drained here. The main issue here, I can't just dump out all the water because you can see swimming around I added some baby guppy fry, not expecting them to live, and of course now they're adults and they've done well and they've had little babies of their own. So I need to now fish out the little baby fish, put them in here, and put Jelly in this as well. And so we're actually gonna pull out this fella right now. Jelly, I'm pretty sure, is looking like a male. His plastron's starting to get a little concave, which isn't indicative entirely, but his tail is pretty darn fat. Honestly, I need to apply for my permits in South Carolina because I would love to get a nice group of these guys going. I absolutely love spotted turtles, and getting him was one of the better decisions that I have made in turtle keeping. He's really amazing. His personality's fantastic. Just gonna leave him right there and let him go sort of hide in in this little temporary setup. And this is just overnight and for the car ride, and then he goes back to his beautiful tub and maybe something bigger once I get home. Alright, so we have one tub down. It's right here. I rinsed it out and cleaned out all the fish, and everything alive that was in there is now in this bucket. Now I'm gonna go ahead and grab the decorations, and after I'd let them drip dry a little bit, I'm gonna go ahead and almost rebuild the enclosure, except in this. I'm gonna sort of, I don't know what I'm saying anymore. That big piece of wood should go last because it's big and awkward, so it should go on top of the things that fit nicely. And this little basket thing that I'm gonna have the terrapins in should fit nicely into this. So they'll go in that tomorrow morning probably, but just stuff is staying. Just the necessities are coming home, i.e. all these little boogers. Okay, so the terrapin tub is here. It's underneath. I stacked it with Jelly's tub. Ben is packing up all of his stuff.
Fun fact, this is only part of what you need to run a 30-gallon fish tank.
Only part. I'm gonna be grabbing my car. No, I'm gonna be taking this stuff, some equipment and my suitcase and laundry out to the car and get the 2 tanks ready to run on them by themselves on their own. Their terrapins are down in that thing. I covered them with a rag because they were getting a little too excited. Otis is still in his little thing. Jelly's still in his little thing. So I need to tear down the lights down there. You can see them. And get all this stuff and put it in the tub, and then make room for these 2 to go in the tub, and then take this stuff and head on out. Alright, turtle nerds, so after a little bit of a late start, it's about 11 o'clock now. It'll take 8.5 hours to get home. I managed to get the pufferfish out as I showed you guys last night. There's one of the big snails there. I haven't seen them because I haven't looked for them, but there already is a dead snail shell. So you know that they're making quick work of the snails in here, and I already actually don't see a ton of them. With that being said, I have the last of my items. I'm leaving things just in case I come back. The essentials: Clorox wipes, detergent, and Catan. Jigglypuff will stay here in order to protect the realm. So this is the last of my stuff. Let me show you guys everything that I have in my car and how I packed up the turtles. Right, so I have this little 5-gallon bucket here with a little jelly to spotted turtle. Otis is lucky he gets to stay in his entire enclosure. I don't know where he went, but usually on road trips he just goes somewhere and buries into the mud and hunkers down. He was back here last time I saw, but yeah, he's buried himself somewhere, and I have this rock here for him to go underneath. And then the terrapins are actually under this. They're under this lid, which is not clamped down to let air get through, in that little tub that I showed you. And that's it. I have the car generally packed, and yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. Sweet. Got about 20 to 30 minutes of traffic, so this is turning into like a 10.5-hour ordeal when it should have been about 8.5. But there's a train over there, which is kind of cool, and it's a nice view. And up there in that blue car, there is a dog, and I need to get further up. Move, people! 10 hours later, my voice is pretty much gone. I have arrived at my home. I'm gonna get the turtles all set up now and go eat something, because today all I've had was a scrambled egg and a package of Cheetos. Yay. Alright, turtle nerds, so I'm back home. It's pretty much the next day, and I want to show you guys just some temporary setups that I have for the turtles now that I'm home. These guys I don't have a basking area set up for yet, but I will do that probably tomorrow. You can see they're gonna come and beg for food. I actually have to feed them regardless because it's been about a day. Hi, buddies. But you can see they all traveled just fine and they made it here safely. Over here we got Jelly the spotted turtle. I was able to get him a basking light. He's looking awesome. And little baby Otis is right here in his little setup, and he's also doing just fine. I actually fed those two blueberries this morning, so they should be just fine. I got them some heat lamps. These guys I'm hoping to get outside very, very shortly, but you can see that they made it home. We are all happy and healthy. They sent out the email. I am going to be home for the rest of the semester, so that means more videos for you guys, and also I've been working on my pond a whole bunch. That video is coming shortly. Next video is on how to ship turtles. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up, hit the little bell thingy and the subscribe button if you want to see more of my videos. And I also have a Patreon that I'm updating and going to be uploading more consistently to, so please check that out as well. Thank you all so much for watching. I will see you all in the next one.